Hey everyone, and welcome back to your favorite English learning podcast, where every episode brings you closer to sounding natural and confident. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Emily. Today we're talking about something exciting and energetic: sports. Whether you play sports or just enjoy watching them, sports language is full of useful vocabulary, expressions, and even grammar patterns that every English learner should know.
Exactly. Today we'll give you 15 practical tips to help you speak confidently about sports in English, whether you're chatting with friends, watching a game, or just trying to improve your fluency.
This is one of the most common grammar questions students have when talking about sports. In English, we don't use just one verb for all sports. We say play football, but go swimming and do yoga. These little changes really matter if you want to sound natural.
Right. A good rule is, use play for sports that involve a team or a ball, like play basketball or play tennis. Use go for activities ending in ing, like go running, go skating, or go swimming. And do is used for individual or non-competitive activities, like do gymnastics or do martial arts.
So next time you talk about your hobbies, remember to choose the right verb. It shows you understand the language structure and helps avoid awkward mistakes like I play swimming.
English is full of idioms and expressions that come from sports, especially from football, baseball, and boxing. One example I love is on the ball. When someone is on the ball, it means they're alert, focused, and doing a good job.
It's a great way to compliment someone. You could say, "She's really on the ball at work," or "I need to be on the ball today, I've got a lot to do." These kinds of phrases make your English sound more colorful and expressive.
You'll hear phrases like hit it out of the park, throw in the towel, or level playing field in business and everyday conversations too, not just in sports.
Sometimes students know the name of a sport, but they don't understand how it works. Learning the basic rules of sports like football, basketball, or baseball can help you pick up the language much faster, because you understand the context.
Exactly. For example, in American football, you hear terms like quarterback, touchdown, and field goal. If you don't know what they mean, it's hard to follow a game or conversation. But once you understand them, suddenly the language makes sense.
Even just watching a few games with English commentary can boost your listening skills and introduce you to new vocabulary. It's fun, natural learning, and it improves your fluency too.
Small talk is a big part of natural English, and sports are one of the easiest topics to start a casual conversation. In the US, people often say, "Did you catch the game last night?" Or "What team do you support?"
Even if you're not a huge sports fan, knowing a little about popular teams or events helps you connect with others. It gives you something to say at work, in school, or when meeting new people.
Try learning a few sentences about a sport that's popular in your country or the country you're visiting. It can make you seem friendly, social, and fluent even if it's just a short comment.
One of the great things about sports is the action, and with that comes a ton of useful verbs. You'll hear words like kick, throw, pass, shoot, run, jump, hit, score. All of them help build your vocabulary and describe real actions.
Absolutely. And these verbs aren't just for sports. You can use hit the target in business, or score big in marketing. It's all about seeing how these verbs apply in different areas of English.
Start by writing sentences with these verbs or describing highlights from a game. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
If you're watching a game or playing on a team, knowing position names helps you follow what's going on. For example, in football you have a goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and striker. In basketball, it's point guard, shooting guard, center, and so on.
And when you learn these roles, you also learn how players interact, like how a midfielder passes the ball forward or how a goalkeeper defends. It's not just vocabulary, it's about understanding how the sport works. Phrasal verbs are tricky but super common in English, especially in sports. Think of warm up, work out, cool down, or give up. These are everyday expressions too, not just for athletes.
Exactly. For example, he gave up halfway through the race, or let's warm up before the match. Practicing these in both sports and daily contexts helps build fluency. One of the easiest ways to absorb sports vocabulary is just by watching sports in English. Try watching live games, highlight reels, or even post-match interviews with subtitles. You'll hear real expressions and sentence patterns in context.
Plus, sports commentators speak naturally, sometimes fast, sometimes clearly, and they use a lot of useful descriptive language. You'll hear things like "he's under pressure" or "that was a brilliant goal." It's perfect listening practice. If you prefer audio or short clips, sports podcasts or YouTube channels can be amazing. You'll find shows about football, fitness, martial arts, or even extreme sports, all in English.
And the bonus? Many of them are made for native speakers, so you get authentic pronunciation and rhythm. Just 10 minutes a day helps build your listening skills and vocabulary. Sports is full of powerful language that motivates and inspires. Expressions like "never give up," "push yourself," "go the extra mile," or "no pain, no gain" are everywhere in sports and in life.
These are great to use when talking about goals, hard work, or personal challenges. You can say, "He went the extra mile to finish the race," or "she never gave up, even when it was hard." Athletes train regularly, stay focused, and have clear goals, and the same mindset works for learning English. If you treat English like a sport, you'll make real progress.
Exactly. Set daily goals, review vocabulary, train by speaking out loud or shadowing native speakers. It's all about practice and consistency, just like training for a sport. Learning about well-known athletes like Lionel Messi, Serena Williams, or Michael Jordan can help you talk about sports more confidently. Their stories are inspiring and often used in casual conversation.